So hello, in this video, I'm previous tutor. We'll be looking at additional mathematics video 2. We're still looking under code and geometry, and the last thing that we'll be looking at code and geometry is the area of figures. Now there are a lot of figures that can be formed up in the XOY plane. For example, if this is the Y plane, XOY plane, sorry, you can come up with you can form a shape like this, or you can end up forming a shape like this. Doesn't matter, even a circle it can be formed. Okay, so today in today's video we'll be looking at how you can calculate the area of a triangle. All right, given points, you know that a triangle is going to have 3 points, so it's going to have 3 points. Just say this x, y, let me say this. Okay, let me call this point A. Let me call it point B. Then let me call this point C. Now, point A has x1 and y1. Point B has x2 and y2. Point C has x3 and y3. So how can you find the area of this triangle? Now we know that the area of the triangle is equal to half HB. That is in a right angle triangle, and we are treating this as a right angle triangle. Now we need to find these H and B distances, which are accompanied by these coordinates. So therefore we have A, which is x1 comma y1, then we have B, which is x2 comma y2, we have C, which is x3 comma y3. Therefore, when we list these, so this is how you can come up with a formula. So you list them. So you say it will be half, then you list. So you start with x1, then x2, then x3, then at the end you also put x1. Then start with y1, y2, y3, then at the end you put y1. Now to start closing this, we'll close with this, that will close with that, and that will close with that. Okay, so with me there, I'm going to have this. If I take these, I'm going to have x1 times y2. I'm going to add to x2 and y3. So I'm going to add to x3 and y1. Once I'm done with this, I'll subtract now. Next, I'll start with this. This will go with this. Okay, so that would be x1 and y3 minus this. Now will go like that, which is x3 y2 minus this. Now will go like that, which is x2 y1. Then I close. So this is the formula for finding the area of a triangle given those three coordinates. Let's look at an example, then we end the video. So I have a question that says, given the triangle ABC has vertices, A is here, and B is here, and C is here, how can you find the area of this triangle? So we have all the vertices there. How can you find the area of the triangle? Now we know that A is 5, 5. B is negative 6, 7. And C is negative 7, negative 2. When we go back to our formula, so we're going to use this formula now. So we have half. So let me just copy the formula. So we are going to use this formula now. So as you can now start replacing. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So we have 1 over 2. x1 is 5. 5 times y2. Let's go to y2 is 7. Plus x2 is negative 6. You can see. So say negative 6 multiplied by y3, which is negative 2. Then we add x3 is negative 7 times y1 is 5. Then say minus x1 is 5, y3 is negative 2, minus x3, it's negative 7, times y2 is 7, minus x2, is that x2 is negative 6, so negative 6 times y1 is 5. So be 1 over 2. 5 times 7, we get 35. Now this is negative and negative. What do you get? You get positive 12. That's negative, so you get negative 35. This is negative and negative, so you're getting positive 10. This is positive and negative, so you're getting positive 49. This is negative and negative, so getting positive 30. So this is 1 over 2. So you can see that this and this will cancel each other because this is positive, this is negative. So I'm going to remain with 12. 12 plus 10, you get 22. So 22, you add 49 plus 30. So we're going to have 101. Then close the bracket. So your area is equal to, now you divide by 2 because there's half here. You're going to get 15.5 square units. So that's how we can find the area of a triangle. It's similar to how we can find the area, for example, of a quadrilateral. Just get those points, you list them like this, like the way we did here. All right, let's imagine we formed a quadrilateral and we call this one A, B, C, D. We're going to have x1, x2, x3, x4, then x1 at last. We're going to have y1, y2, y3, sorry, y4, then y1. Then once you come up with a formula, then you can calculate. So it's just the same. So that's how you can find the area of the triangle in an XOY plane given vertices. Thank you so much. I'm Previous Tutor. I'll see you in the next video.